I dig this kid. He is so strange. This dude can speak every language on the planet, and he goes around surprising people like, hey, I can speak Mandarin. Hey, I can speak Japanese. Hey, I can speak all these. And he catches people saying shit about him, like, oh, look at this dumb American, or like these types of things. And then he says some shit in Mandarin, like, xiao, xai, how. And they're like, what the fuck? And he's like, oh yeah, I'm speaking your language, motherfuckers. I hear what you're saying. You ever see this guy? His name's Xiomanyc, NYC. I've seen like a couple of these videos. Well, I saw this land on my feed the other day, and I said, well, I got to check this out because he's actually talking to apes. Hold on a second. Let me repeat this again. The man is talking to apes. It looks like he's studying apes, and he's now going to communicate to them in their own language. And I'm telling you what, this guy is so freaky good that I'm thinking to myself, like, hey, what if this motherfucker actually communicates with apes? Maddie says we're all apes. Oh, yeah. Nothing but a bunch of monkeys. Throwing our poo, we're a bunch of monkeys. Let's watch this dude talk to monkeys.
I spent weeks secretly studying ape communication in order to convince these apes that I was one of them. Bonobos are the closest living relatives of human beings, and while attempts have been made to teach them to use human language, it is very rare for human beings to try to...
Did that ape just flick him off? Hold on a second. He's pointing this out.
Attempts have been made
that's what I'm
to teach
talking
them
about
to
right
use
here.
Human language. It is very...
He did. I think that ape just flicked him off. That did not look like me. Oh.
Rare for human beings to try to communicate with bonobos on their terms using bonobo vocalizations and gestures. And so when I attempted to do exactly this as an innocent visitor to this bonobo research center, the bonobos were genuinely shocked and we bonded pretty hard. I'm running this video as a...
Those two look like they were actually talking to one another.
Research center. The bonobos were genuinely shocked and we bonded pretty hard.
There, he says.
I'm running this video as a fundraiser for Ape Initiative, a federally recognized nonprofit which is the world's only bonobo research center. Bonobos are an endangered species, and Ape Initiative works with scientists and educators to help understand bonobo behavior with an aim towards ensuring their preservation in the wild. Consider donating to the fundraiser if you can, or visit their website at www.apeinitiative.org to learn more. And also a huge thank you to today's sponsor, MyHeritage, for making this crazy experiment possible. Bonobos and humans shared a common ancestor about 6 million years ago, and our DNA is almost 99% identical. But if you're looking to learn more about your own human ancestry, today's sponsor, MyHeritage, can help you do that. I had previously partnered with MyHeritage on a video revealing my DNA test results, but today they've got an improved DNA ethnicity model based on advanced new algorithms that give much higher resolution ethnicity estimates that can pinpoint the exact regions and sometimes even cities that your ancestors came from. So after a simple cheek swab to send in my DNA, and by the way, MyHeritage is committed to never...
Hold on, we're getting past
with my
this.
DNA with no XI is just best
Des Moines.
For family history research. Now back to the video. Let's go.
So nice to meet you. Yeah. Welcome to Des Moines.
I feel like I'm in Area 51 over here.
Little Jurassic Park for you.
Yeah, this is actual Jurassic Park, and you've got to have bonobos, I heard.
We do. We are home to 7 bonobos.
In the middle of Des Moines, Iowa.
The bonobos that live
in Des Moines, Iowa. In the middle of Iowa, right? And did you ever notice that people that work with animals are the nicest people in the world? Put a 1 in chat if you understand what I'm saying. People that work with like animals on the regular, no matter what, tend to be like really, really nice people. Yeah. Yeah, like I totally dig people that are like animal people. Yeah. Yeah.
Initiative, we're all born in captivity. They don't have the skills to do well out in the wild.
So they're like rescue apes. Is it right they're the closest living relative to human beings?
Yeah, so
what's up, Donna?
And chimpanzees.
Chimpanzees too.
Yeah, so they're equally closely related to us. They're our closest living relatives. And then bonobos and chimpanzees are actually more closely related to humans than they are to gorillas, orangutans, or any of the other primates.
Really?
So we're their closest
relatives too.
Yes. So the original researchers wanted to...
One of my friends owns horses. It's so funny. Keck says, except horse girls, they are scary AF. That's funny. They're crazy. I love horse girls. They're crazy. They're absolutely crazy girls. I have a friend named Katie. I'm pretty sure I got a video of us hanging out in at Great Lakes up in Cleveland having a good time. She's a crazy girl. Horse girls are crazy girls.
So if the bonobos could learn human language.
I love horse girls.
And so they were teaching them not only spoken English, but these arbitrary
Matt sounds,
symbols.
Horse girl sounds kind of weird, not gonna lie.
300 of
the
those
riders,
individual lexigram symbols that he can use. So Kanzi doesn't have a symbol for every word or every food.
Yeah,
and so
that's why I like Brit.
Posed with a new challenge, like being given a food
Maddie
item
says,
that
I
he
wasn't rich
doesn't
enough
have
to be a
lexicgram
horse girl.
symbol for,
Aw.
and seeing what he
We're going to
calls
buy
it.
you a horse,
And so
Maddie.
one really
We're going to
good
raise funds
example
for a
is
horse.
He called Brussels sprouts trash lettuce.
Trash lettuce.
Trash lettuce.
Like in the sense of that's an insult to me that you would even.
Dude, these two are totally hitting it off. Like, I hope they hook up in real life. Who else is getting that vibe here? Like, these two are having the best time in the world. I just want them to like be boyfriend and girlfriend and get married already. They have such a great way about them. Like, you look at these two talking to one another. It's like they're meant for one another or something. Oh, is he married? Shit. I'm sorry. Xiomanyc is married, says Erad. Well, he needs to get a divorce. He needs to marry this girl.
Give me Brussels sprouts because it's trash.
Right, like the idea that he would eat.
Yeah, Vincent says, isn't he the guy that speaks so many languages? What's up, Vincent? Welcome to the show. Yes, he is the guy that speaks all these languages. I talked about this, and he's going to talk to monkeys now. He's literally going to like study the language between the apes and talk like the apes, which I think is an absolutely fascinating kind of experiment here. So we're watching this.
And use trash, which refers to garbage.
Yeah.
And like is not food, right?
right.
Apes are not monkeys.
Some kind of like
abstraction. You're right.
Information
You're
sharing,
right. Thank
theory
you.
of mind, a lot of the things that we used to think were unique to
I love
humans,
Maddie.
we actually think through studies with bonobos and other non-human animals that they have a lot of those capacities as well. I'm eating some bonobos.
I'm kind of nervous, to be honest. I don't think I've ever seen a bonobo in real life before.
So a lot of the
I'm sorry, Donis.
really focused on like how human can the bonobos be? What of our language can they learn?
Yep.
An anthropomorphic lens, which was how human are they?
Right.
And really a lot of the work that we do is
Yeah, like Xiaomanyc wants to get inside because he's not used to that Iowa cold, and she's just like hardcore. She's 10 times more hardcore than he is. I've seen this man shiver 1,000 times, not used to this. I don't know what's going on. He's just particularly cold this morning, and she's going on, and he's like, okay, let's just get it inside to talk about this, right? Yeah.
focused on like what are bonobos doing naturally with each other that we can learn about. And so I'm so excited for you to get to meet them because you're really the first person who's coming in with the perspective of you're going to communicate.
You can hear him shivering. He's shivering. He's taking these shivering breaths. And she's just going on and on. This woman is listen. I think these two have great banter.
With them using their own language and their own signals.
Or try to at any rate, yeah.
I'm so nervous right now.
Des Moines cold.
I'm gonna try to do the broadcast vocalization.
Nikki says she's clueless. Holy shit, Nikki. Nikki is so fucking hardcore Aries right now.
Nikki, the manager, she's managing you. She's managing me, she's managing everyone. She's managing me.
Aries girl, man. She doesn't give a shit. She's throwing spears. Nikki's throwing spears. She's chucking the spears.
To announce my presence. We'll see if I can fool them into thinking I'm a bonobo. In a couple of different groups at a time,
Oh, it might have
bonobos
been. It
enter
might have
the
been
main
Stunner.
room where
You're
I
right.
wait
I didn't
behind
think about
this
that.
door. They can't see me yet, but they can hear me through a two-way speaker setup. Our first group is just two bonobos, Kanzi and Tico.
Didn't look like he affected them at all. Like that looked like completely ineffective, but he hasn't studied them enough yet. There was no reaction.
First, I did some ground slapping and nods to establish rapport.
Oh.
You got attention? That's a chase me. You got him. Like an affiliative thing.
This is my stab at bonobo playface and laughter.
Oh shit. The bonobo's looking at him like, what the fuck's going on here? Is this guy breaking the fourth wall? Am I actually communicating with this guy? Right. The bonobo. What's up, Retro? How you doing, buddy? You came at a good time. This is Xiomanyc. He can speak like every language on the face of the planet. Now he's going to attempt to speak bonobo, ape. And I think he's going to do it. I think this man's going to do it right now. Like I can see the expression on the ape. I am inside this ape right now. And this ape is thinking, hey, I actually think I am understanding this motherfucker right now. Like, did you see that recognition? Like, holy shit. Like, he's talking to me in a way which I think I might be understanding. Is this happening? You saw this?
He's kissing you. That's sweet. He's enthralled. He's sweet.
They really enjoy affiliative tapping, so I tried some of that next. Along with these peeping noises while eating to establish my bonobo-ness. They really like looking in your mouth while you chew.
Make a nice little bed out of that box. So nice. You want Ari to do that too?
I'm already fascinated by this video. I'm telling you right now. If he starts talking to these apes, I'm going to bug out.
That's too little for you.
You're not fooling anybody.
I know that.
Oh, he's like, you fuck off right now. Look, this guy, he's Gramps. He's Gramps. He's coming in here like, you get the fuck out. I see what you're trying to do here. I ain't even playing this way. You get out of here. You're not us. Get out of here. Fuck you, boy. Like, that's what he said. Like, brother, get out of here. You're not a bonobo. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. This monkey's totally chill, or this ape's totally chill. Like this ape right here, completely chill. Yeah, they're friends. They're best friends. They're best friends.
Big playface.
I like how she's instructing him to help out with like communications. Like she's actually helping him speak ape at his core.
Want you to play?
He's gonna crack this code. Oh. Oh, wow. Oh my God. Oh, did you see the clap of recognition? The ape was like, yeah, those bananas are good. You're right.
Was he clapping?
Yeah, that's Chase.
Okay.
So he's gonna run that clap. Yep. So the double hand clap is Chase.
It's actually quite tiring keeping up with these guys physically.
Right.
Bonobos love to show feet, and they were consistently shocked that I knew how to do this.
One time we got a hold of one of those panels, and the entire thing, it's triple pane, so it can't break, but it shattered the
Dude, I gotta rewind that part. That ape is pissed off.
those panels, and the entire thing, it's triple pane.
This ape
so it
can't believe
break,
this shit
but it
that's happening. Like,
shattered
what the
inside.
fuck?
I'm gonna not going back, but I'm gonna make him think I'm just not here, so he just hangs out with you guys.
Oh, look at this. Hey. Feet. Look at my feet. I would love to be an ape. Sounds like a good time. Sounds like a good time.
Gesturing at you.
Hey. What's up?
What's he saying?
Like, peace out.
He probably wants you to go over now to the keyboard. Well, he might just be telling us on his own. I think we're good. Thank you.
That's fast. This is fascinating to me. This is what fascinates me and what makes me like, I can't stand people that think that we're like, okay, yeah, we're on the top of the food pyramid. We figured out everything we needed, all the necessary ingredients to be king shit and, blah, 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 blah. But like humans, we all assume that like animals don't have like a particular language or they're not as intelligent as we are. When I see shit like this, I'm like, I can't stand humans that can't think a little bit deeper. Look, the ape has taken the time out to be like, hey, I want to communicate with you. I'm going to step over here and I'm trying to get something across to you right now. And the ape did that on its own accord. It did that just like, hey, I think it's time. I'm just going to like communicate with this person, which shows like a high level of intelligence that it's like trying to like cross the gap and cross this like divide between species is fascinating to me. Like, this is absolutely fascinating. One day, I feel like we're going to have some type of ability to communicate with animals with our technology. I really think it'll happen.
He's saying celery.
Celery.
You need celery.
Oh,
In
he's
the back.
hungry.
You want
Celery.
R?
Of course. Because, they're going off those basic needs. Like, give me food. I'm hungry. Give me food right now.
Need to bring you celery.
I want some celery.
Water? You want some water.
And some water. Give me celery and water.
Celery and water.
So they put water?
That's a menu. He's putting his order in.
Chase where he'll get misted with the hose, and he loves that. So I think he's actually going to get some mist with the hose.
Oh, give it now.
Sorry, he likes to scare you.
Okay.
This is great. Yeah, man. Yeah, get the celery. Get the celery in the water, motherfucker. Get the... what?
Let's see if I can use what I learned with the first group to behave even more like a bonobo with the second group. Maisha, Clara, Molly, and Alicia.
Oh.
I think here Maisha actually tries to respond under the door.
I mean, the genitalia right up against that mirror was a little much for me. I'm just saying, shit.
They can't wait to see what's behind the door, and at one point actually try opening it.
Listen, Hugh says, someone married this man. That means there is hope for me yet, says Hugh. Hugh, we have set you up. Don't you understand? How is the relationship going between you and Dragons? Dragons and Hugh, have you guys direct messaged one another yet? Have you talked to one another?
Hugh is an upstart.
I'm trying to make a love connection between you two. Guys, I even put like a special bonus video out about how we're trying to hook you guys up on the channel. It's on the channel right now. It's Hugh Freeze. It says it's a love connection between Hugh Freeze and Dragons. We're trying to set it up here, Hugh. You two need to get it going. Come on now.
Okay, Amanda, West or East Elmwood door, please.
It's a match made in heaven. We're making matches on DG360. This is fascinating to me. Look at that. They're made for one another, right?
Where's
Fingers?
the bonobo?
You can peek with them if you want. They heard you.
They're like, holy shit, the sounds was coming from this human on the other side of the glass. This motherfucker right here. Look at this.
Yeah,
Look at this.
being submissive. That's perfect, Ari.
Lips bared back in a grin and chest out indicates submissiveness. I try out my newly learned double clap for Chase on this group to see if it works.
That's so.
Oh, I did it. I did it.
It usually takes people years to get her head bob.
That's head bobbing, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah? We're like talking.
Yep. Even from afar.
Wow, it's like sign language almost.
It's like waving to your friend across the cafe. Yep, she's head bobbing.
Who's head bobbing? Oh, what's up?
Her face. Who invited this guy? Perfect. Yep. Just show her you're not intimidating. You do some laughing. You're almost fluent, Ari. So close.
This is crazy. This is crazy. We're almost done. We're almost done. I missed it. I missed it. I missed that.
It's like, you know that game.
Oh, lovely.
Loves it.
Oh, wow.
You can put your back up and let her scoop you with a big jump. You want
Don't make that a game. Don't make that a game where I turn my back and an ape comes and just like full charges the glass. Don't turn that into a game. That's a bad idea. That's a bad. You're basically training them to fuck you up if that glass isn't there. Like that is just a bad game altogether.
He'll tickle everything you got, so you just hand it over to that dude.
He's getting tired. He's getting physically tired, man.
I feel like I've gone full bonobo.
Not again. Not back to the paper, Maisha. I mean, we've had like school groups kind of like, what is he doing? Or where the males will like Gigi rub each other and they're like, oh, like those are a girl and a boy, and you're like, no, those are two boys.
You said males will rub each other.
They will rub with each other. It's less common than the females or the male females, but the males also will Gigi rub.
And it seems like Gigi rubbing is like very essential for their social interactions.
Yes, extremely. They're the only species of great ape that does that, and so it's thought that like that evolved as a way to ease tension and form close bonds, like instead of fighting you.
So what do you think about that?
I think they were really surprised. I think you fooled them. How did it feel?
I feel like I learned from them a little.
Dude, I wanted to see so much more. I wanted to, like, listen, I think that video was awesome, but I wanted to see so much more. I wanted to see like an act, like there were a couple moments where the apes actually connected to him. You could see it, but I wanted like something like supernaturally like amazing, like where they just like sat there and they all did like the same thing at the same time. And there was like some general like amazing breakthroughs that happened. Like Simon said, like they start to play Simon Says. Yeah, they needed to edit a little bit. Right. Maddie's right. They needed to edit down a little bit more on that. Absolutely correct. I agree with you because it got a little long. It needs to be a little bit more fluid, right? The pacing was a little off, but you know, this guy does vlogs, and because he does vlog style videos, I think he just like goes with long form, right? And I don't think he does a ton of editing. I've seen a lot of this guy's style of videos, and they're mostly like vlog walking around, and he does very little cutting. But yeah, he should have made that a bit shorter. But I find it fascinating that he even tried. I think if you gave this dude a year, with the apes, I think you'd see some crazy shit.